Wyoming has over a $500 million opportunity that could help transform our local communities. And here's how. Your bank account is probably more powerful than you realize. But those deposits are the engine that drives our economy. Banking seems simple. Depositors bring money into the bank, and until they need it, it's safe and secure. But there's a little bit of magic that goes on behind the scenes when it comes to the idle deposits. Banks lend those idle deposits and, in effect, double the money in our economy. For example, a bank lends $1 million to a business, but that money is not deducted from the depositor's account. The depositors still have their money, and now the new business has its money. That's how banks generate new wealth within our community. When bankers make loans that are successfully repaid, everybody wins. The economies grow, wealth is created, and banks have even more money to lend. If a loan goes bad, banks have security measures to make sure they protect the depositor's assets. So here's the problem. Many of our local communities, cities and counties, have amassed over $500 million that they have deposited with the state of Wyoming. I'm not talking about Wyoming's Mineral Trust Fund. I'm talking about specific accounts like WildStar. And this $500 million doesn't even include the monies that the cities and counties have invested in outside organizations like Wyoming Class. Instead of depositing the money into a local bank where it can be multiplied and wealth can be generated within that local economy, government officials are trying to chase higher returns. In just the next 5 years, Wyoming is going to have to build between 20,000 and 35,000 new homes. And that's going to require infrastructure like roads, sewers, schools, and other businesses. That's capital intensive. But part of the solution may be right in front of us. Wyoming's economy is doing well, but not so well that local governments can just take $500 million and send it out of state in search of higher interest and dividend returns. We need to put our capital to work right here in our local communities. Banks can effectively double that money. You should also know that banks are required by law under the Community Reinvestment Act to invest in their communities. Perhaps our local government should be subject to the same rule and invest in their local communities. Because in the end, nothing builds an economy faster than deposits in a bank.